Tushar, welcome to Times of India.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Your name just popped up 2 days ago. And, there were reports earlier that Sara and you were married, but she has been denying it. And suddenly there was this article yesterday on every portal, every website, that how you have come out and discussed about your marriage. So tell us.
Okay, so I want to clarify something. Everybody like who's interviewing me, they are saying because the article on there, I also read it because there's so many of them. Like I didn't read all, but I have read it that it says that I claimed, which I do claim. Like I'm not saying I did, I didn't claim or I'm lying, but I have claimed those things, like whatever I was saying, that was back in 2016 or 2017 around it. So there was only our state level, Punjab level, because nobody knew her outside of India, outside of Punjab. But as soon as she entered in the house, which I didn't even know, she was about to be in the house or this and that, because we're not in touch anymore,
Okay.
and as soon as she entered the house, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know, like, somebody, I mean, it might be a lot of people, they research who the contestants are because the show is apparently huge.
Yes.
And they look into the past of every contestant and what there's stuff about them. And there was those things been on the internet for so long that they just, pick it back up now. Yeah. So as soon as that came out, and then it's just like, I'm the one who's like, I've said it in the past too, like in my last interview, like I'm the one who's getting harassed, not anybody else, because I have said those things and I thought we were over with that, but apparently not now, because she is doing better in life, which is good. I hope she does way better in life. But the problem was that why you keep dragging me into it. So the only way we can, I think that now, like I tried my best, the only way we can stop it if she speaks about it.
Yeah. And what is the reason why she keeps denying it? Have you ever gotten a chance to speak to her and clarify why does she deny that she was married to someone?
So okay, so this is like really personal. So when we first met, start dating, she was posting pictures about me, and that's how a lot of the people in Punjab know. The people like following her from her day one, they know all that. So she started posting pictures about me. And I guess in mentality, अपने हमारे क्या है कि जैसे जो लड़की का बॉयफ्रेंड है, जो उसकी शादी है, जो वो है, तो उसको ना थोड़ी सी फैन फॉलोइंग कम होती जाती है. So she was scared of that she don't want to lose her fans. So she realized, let's keep our personal and professional life separate. And we didn't have any issues with that. I didn't have a single issue. We're like, yeah, that's fine, And we never post anything about it. And she's the one who started posting first. And then we get separated. Then I was the one who was getting harassed again for something she did. She claimed she was single, and the people already knew that she was married. So then I was getting harassed, and that's when I came out and said it. Hey, please stop asking me. If you have the power, why are you harassing me? You ask her. She never spoke about it. So people thought I was the one who's the liar in this.
Yes. But have you ever gotten a chance to speak to her? Why is she not coming out in open when she's actually married?
We actually, to be honest, we actually did talk after that thing happened. We had a phone call conversation, but I don't know, it wasn't that big issue. It was like settled down, everything. Nobody was talking about it. I guess that's why it slipped my mind. We never actually talk about that.
Right. There are several reports going around, Tushar, where sources close to her are claiming that your marriage did not work out because there was you were abusive in the relationship. There are claims and allegations being put out against you. What do you want to say?
I actually never seen those, but and I don't believe that. I don't think there wasn't even abusive or anything. It was for fame. All right. So when I have done everything that husband can do, I have done a lot, and me and you can sit in front of each other and we can discuss, and let's see I have done everything that I should have done. I brought her here in the States, did everything my responsibility. But the issue was, I guess, when she was here, uh, Punjabi industry is not as grown here as is in Canada or in Punjab.
Right.
So she wasn't getting any. She tried to get a work here in America, but had no luck. And so I think that was kind of like getting her in her head, and I'm telling you, like, and then when I sent her to India, I got a return ticket, everything. She went to India, and then she got a movie, which is just a side role, and that's when the things start falling off between us two.
Okay, so that means
So it was all fame.
So she decided to choose love over, fame over love, basically.
Yes. So there was not any abusive or anything. I don't ever believe those comments.
Because, since your story has again come out in the media, there are chances, and there is already an article on an Indian website which claims that there was an abusive relationship. It was an abusive relationship from your side.
I don't know where they get those sources and how they're claiming that, but they have never reached out to me or reached out to her. So I have never heard from her side, and I have never said anything about it. So,
but do you anticipate, Tushar, in the coming future that her parents might come out and for the sake of her, for the sake of their child, they might come out and speak in favor of her because she is in this biggest television show right now, India's biggest television show. So they might put allegations against you. Do you anticipate that, and are you ready for it?
I mean, why would they do that? Because it's not like she is doing her job. She's doing good. She's in the show. She's trying to win that. And then on the other side is the one I'm outside, and I have to deal with all that. I really, who wants to put their personal life out there? I hate it, to be honest, from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to do this. Even talking to you, I don't want to do it. So she's doing good in her career, and on the other side, I'm the one who's suffering. So like, people don't see that, like, I want to live like the life I've been living. I want to wake up, do my things, get ready, go to work, and then focus on my music on the side and do what I want to do. No, I don't want to sit here and talk to you guys and read those articles about me that's happened in the past. Why can't you just let it be now?
Right. How long you guys were married for, and what, according to you, why didn't it work out? Only because she got a role, or she was planning to move to India?
So she got a role, yeah. She's planning to move to India, which I have no hard feelings about. Like, it's okay, that happens to lot of people. It's not something new. So, like, I mean, it's her choice, it's her life. She wants to, choose fame over everything else. So let her do that, and I mean, whatever God has, written in her destiny, let her do what she's doing. Let me do what I'm doing. We were married for about like 3 years or so, I think. And we met, she back in 2014, she did a song, and then I happened to know the director. So we got in touch and then start talking,
But, she has been claiming that she is single. What do you want to say?
That's what I'm saying. Like I have said in the past, please do not ask me that. Why don't you guys ask her that question? Now she's on the the biggest show, so why don't you mention her over there and let's see what's her reaction. And then if you guys put me in front of her, like, I would just give me 5 minutes. Let's sit down and let's finish it for all, so I can move on and she can move on herself. But I'm really I'm hurt. To be honest, that we have to go through this stuff for that. If she would have just said it, like, just admitted it back in a couple of years ago, when she was in Punjab, this probably would not even have happened.
Right. True. I agree. And why do you think she must be lying?
I don't know what's going on in her head. I don't know what she thought. Like, she probably have thought about it. What's the pros and cons, if I tell that, if not. But in the end, so how I was raised, so just tell the truth, so you'll be better off in the future. So that's what exactly happening, you know. Just said it at first, so now it wouldn't be anything going on like this.
She got married, she went there to the US, and there she was not leading a very happy life. She was more like a, servant. People close to her are claiming. So what do you want to say about that?
It's not that, like I said, she wasn't happy because she didn't have any work and she did not want to live a normal life. So the normal life here in the United States is like you get up, you don't just sit home. There's so many things, everybody have to go work, just like, our country. So everybody have to work, do things like normal life. So I think what was the problem? The being normal wasn't easy for her because she knew people knew her back in Punjab. So that was the problem. And to be honest, I don't have any problem. It's over. So let's just be over. That's the only thing is I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to be have written articles about me this way. I want people to know me from my work, not for the past mistake we have made. So, I even say we apologize from even her side. I'm sorry, she would say sorry, what, please leave us alone on that topic. Let her focus on herself inside the house or whatever she's doing there, and let me do my things. I don't want to I do music, right? I do my songs.
Right.
I want people to listen my song, not to listen what I have said about that stuff.
But before moving to US, didn't she anticipate that this might happen? And आप लोगों ने क्या अपने फ्यूचर के बारे में कभी डिसाइड नहीं किया था कि आगे काम कैसे होगा? And जब when she was facing this issue that she was not getting work in US, did you both try to come at common ground and think कि कहाँ पे shift हो सकते हैं so that even her career benefits and yours also?
The thing is, I have never lived in India for that long, so I did not know how would life be, and that's why I sent her to India. I said, go work, and then when you're done for a couple of months, come back a month, and then whenever you have projects lined up, you go back. So, but the other problem was we were very young when we got into all that. We did not think about it. And she was not at her highest point or whatever. She was just still starting. And she thought this career is not everything, But then when she got into, and then while we were together and she was getting work and she did a couple of good things, that worked in her favor, people started knowing her more. So then she realized, oh, this is gonna work for me. Before it's okay, we're just gonna try. If it works, it works. If not, it's not. So that was her with the career. So if she gets famous, it's famous. If not, it's okay. We'll move on. So it was we were really young when this happened. So we did not think anything about, those things about the future.
Thank you so much, Tushar. It was great talking to you, and please take care of yourself. Be safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.